This is Snowtown, a small village in China known for its snow-covered rooftops and natural landscapes. If you're thinking of visiting China in winter and wondering what you can do, find out what you can do in Snowtown and how you can get there. Snowtown, or Xuexiang in Mandarin, is a remote village atop a mountain in Heilongjiang, a province in the northeastern corner of China, close to the Russian border. Officially called Shuangfeng Linchang, Snowtown is about 300 kilometers from Harbin City, the provincial capital, and has very cold winters and really lives up to its name. Temperatures of minus 30 degrees Celsius is very normal and a typical winter temperature for the area, but it doesn't stop flocks of tourists from coming. In China, it is said that if you wanted to truly experience winter, you have to go to northeastern China, which is renowned as a winter holiday destination and the home of the annual ice sculpture festival. Snowtown in particular is a popular winter holiday destination among domestic Chinese locals, and is starting to gain international attention too. Some Chinese movies and TV shows were filmed there, which made the place even more popular. I went with a local tour group in December 2019, and now I want to share the destination with everyone else. The snow season in Snowtown can last up to 7 months, although it is only open to tourists in the December to January period, give or take a month on either side depending on the actual weather. Last season it ended early. The snow can pile up to 2 meters deep, which is a real sight for people from the city, or for those who have never seen snow before. And it's not just the quantity of snow that's enticing, it's the fact that it is clean, fluffy, and white, because vehicles are banned within the village except for a few delivery vans and essential vehicles. So, there aren't any of that grey slush you see in the city. Just pure white snow-covered landscapes everywhere you look. Cities have very little, if any, snow, so people flock to Snowtown for the snowy experience. It's almost like a snow globe, but one you can visit in real life. In fact, I'll let you in on a little secret. The snow used for the snow sculptures in Harbin are actually man-made because the snow in Harbin City is neither plentiful enough or white enough to make them. But it doesn't make them any less impressive. You'll see these massive, larger-than-life-sized snow sculptures if you join my 6-day winter tour to northeastern China, but more on that later. So what can you do in Snowtown? You might think that in a place with such low temperatures, people are all holed up indoors, but not northeastern China. For a small pedestrian-only village, there is really quite a lot of things you can do there, and really has something for everyone. Snowtown and the surrounding areas have beautiful scenery, and you can go for a walk to take it all in. Snowtown has a ski slope, and you can go skiing or hire a ski instructor to learn to ski. Some places also sell plastic toboggan sleds and snow digging tools for kids. You can walk in the village, browse the stores, and try the local snacks. All of the restaurants, activities, and hotels in the area are run by locals. Just imagine walking through the snowy streets with a piping hot roasted potato in your hand. You'll see street vendors selling cold roasted and steamed foods like stuffed buns, corn on the cob, and roasted sweet potato, a local favorite, in large urns like this one. A specialty of the area are sticky steamed buns made of sticky rice. They also sell frozen local fruit, which naturally stays frozen because of the cold. There is a special type of black pear, enjoyed frozen, that you can only get in northeastern China. There are day trips you can go on to see wildlife or landscape scenery, and you can also pay to ride on a dog or horse-drawn sled. There's also a really popular local trick you can do, where you throw a flask of hot water into the air and watch it turn into snow instantly. All you need is an open space where you won't accidentally hit or pour water on someone, so this is a trick that is better done here than in the city. While you're there, make sure to keep an eye out for the famous snow mushrooms. These aren't real mushrooms, but little mounds of snow that sit on wooden stumps so they look like mushrooms. They are iconic in Chinese media and ubiquitous with Snowtown. In the evening, warm up with a hot pot dinner, which is where you blanch vegetables and thinly sliced meats in a boiling pot of broth at your own table, best enjoyed with friends, or have traditional boiled dumplings, which are specifically northeastern Chinese cuisine. After dinner, you can wind down with a night stroll through the famous main street, 雪运大街, which is filled with restaurants selling local eats and shops, and a visit to the famous Menghuan Jiayuan village, a small lit-up village of local homes covered in snow and the poster boy of Snowtown. If you're lucky, you might stay in a hotel with a traditional kang bed, which is a traditional bed found in northeastern China in the form of a large enclosed brick platform with a fireplace underneath that warms both the room and the soft bedding on top. This is a room from a model house in a model village, so no one actually lives there, and you can't see the rest of the platform, but there is a tiny door somewhere along the walls of the bed that you can open and put in firewood to keep the fire inside burning. This bed doesn't have bedding on top, which is common as the bedding is packed away during the day and the platform is used as a seating and table area. Now, how do you get to Snowtown? Getting to Snowtown can be a little tricky, especially for foreigners. Snowtown is a protected and ticketed scenic area and only open to tourists during the snowy season, and the exact duration can vary each year, but it's usually the end of November through to January, with December and Chinese New Year being the peak period. The only way to access the village at the moment is by road. Public buses only started running recently, but they've had some hiccups. Hotels book out fast in peak periods, and ticketing remains exclusively on local Chinese platforms. So, the easiest way is to join a tour group. They'll handle everything: transport, tickets, accommodation, so you can just enjoy the trip. Most, if not all, tours to Snowtown depart from Harbin City early in the morning, so pick a hotel that can provide a packed breakfast, or prepare your own for the bus ride, as the breakfast stop might be very short. Make sure to look out for a tour that includes lunch on both the to and return trip. If you're ready for a winter adventure to China that's cozy, snowy, and totally unforgettable, I've designed my own 6-day winter tour. I worked with a local tour agency to create my own 6-day winter tour of northeastern China, covering all the highlights of Harbin and Snowtown, so you can make Snowtown your next winter destination. I designed the itinerary from personal experience and made sure it is up to the standards that foreign tourists expect, with an experienced English-speaking guide, so you won't have any language issues. Check out the details in the description below. Snowtown, where winter lives.